So today, y'all, we just back at it again. Me and the girls, we always got our conversation going on about our experiences with our vehicles, as well as maintaining our vehicles, how we're treated when we take them in for repair and maintenance. A lot of the ladies talk about what their dads, taught them coming up when they were beginner drivers, so we wouldn't get stuck on side the road and things of that nature. So, Aldo, I guess I'll start with what was one of your most memorable stories about your dad? What he taught you when you began to drive?
Wow, he taught me a lot. I grew up in the country, of course. Dirt roads. No paved roads till you went up to town.
Right.
And he taught me how to check the oil level in my car, how to check the radiator, when to check the radiator, and when not to check the radiator.
Okay.
He always told me, start your car up, let it run for a little bit, but do not take that cap off while it's hot.
Right.
Release some of that pressure.
Right.
Let it cool down a little bit, because if you don't,
Yeah, you wouldn't be as cute as you are today, huh?
well, he did it.
He did it to himself?
He did it to himself.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, Dad, why did you do that?
Uh,
I was in too big of a hurry.
oh.
But he also taught me to always keep the tank half full.
Half full, okay.
Now, this was back in the day when we didn't have 24-hour gas stations.
This is true. This
Yeah,
is true.
yeah. On Saturday, if you didn't get your gas before 6 o'clock, you are stuck until Monday morning
That's true.
when the gas station opened.
Wow.
So now we have the convenience of being able to get gas at any time.
Right.
But still, I guess I'm kind of stuck in a way. I may not do it half full, but you never know when there's an emergency.
Yeah.
And you don't have time to get gas.
Yeah.
What if the power's out at the station?
Right.
And you can't pump gas?
Right.
So it's always wise to make sure you have ample gas.
Ample gas. I'm a firm believer in that. Also, I was told now that, of course, the cooler months are coming. If at all possible, prevent, I said prevent, but if you would get your gas in cooler temperatures, in the cooler temperatures of the day, because otherwise, like if it's 100 and plus, you're putting vapors in your car, pretty much. So I always would get gas with the cooler temperatures. So in just talking about fuel, y'all know how much it is. Y'all see how they fluctuate. I know the other day it was pretty low, and I have to put premium in my car, and I should have gotten some, because it probably would have cost me $10. But now, it is funny how they'll cinch it down, but they'll raise it up.
Yep.
So you go out, you're on the road, and it's like what? Let's say regular, I think it's $2.79 somewhere now. And one day last week it was down as low as $2.45.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's a fluctuating thing. So like you're saying, if you keep it at least at half, then when you do have to fill it up and the gas that they're playing these games with this fluctuation, maybe won't cost you as much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what I'm
Exactly.
thinking.
And another thing that not only did my dad tell me, but my mechanic told me as well, if you're at the station and the tank that brings the gas there is adding, to the tanks that are there at the station, don't get gas.
Right.
Because it's stirring up the sediments.
Well, that changed too.
Oh, it did?
That's changed a lot.
Okay.
And reason being, now they have filters on those trucks as well as those pumps at the gas station.
Okay.
So it used to be, my dad said the same thing. You see that truck, the fuel truck filling up, keep going. Don't stop, because it was stirring up trash.
That's good to know.
In that trash,
That's
so
good to know that change.
just so y'all know, a lot of, because I asked a guy that was driving the trucks, I said, is this still the same? Should I keep going? He said, nah. And just like everything else, y'all, we're in the 2024, and things have changed. Like I say daily, when the people come to see me, how much you're driving more of a computer than you are a car or automobile or mechanically driven car, like it was back in the day. Okay, y'all see, we old school. That's what we do. We talk about what we know, and it still works though.
It does.
A lot of it still works, but just know that it's not as I want to say, it doesn't stir up as much trash like it used to, because again, you have filters that's on the truck hose as well as the filters are in the ground where those tanks are.
Okay.
Yeah, and you want to use top tier gas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, top tier. That makes a difference. There's certain ones. I'm not naming anybody. I'm not gonna give you any points. I'm not gonna take any points away from you. But I stick with who I stick with, and I've been blessed so far.
Yes.
Not having to get in big gas. Don't mean it won't happen. I had a customer come in actually last week. He stopped at his regular place, and brand new vehicle, 2024, and of course they want to. Excuse me. They want to say it was the brand's problem with the car.
Okay.
The manufacturer. No, it was not. Turned out he had gotten bad gas. And then once we, put the gas sample in a bottle, it was this much fuel. The rest of it was water.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So of course he had to do an insurance claim, and we had to drop the tank, clean it out, all of that, drain it, and but he's back on the road now. So. Yeah, so and just so you know, also, if that happens to you, that is definitely an insurance claim. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an insurance claim.
It's not like it used to be where you could take it to the shade tree mechanic, like back in the day that there's no more of.
Yeah.
And they do what they needed to do there, and then you're on your way. There's so much technology in there now.
Yeah.
You have to take it in.
Yeah, you do. You do. It's designed for that. And at the end of the day, that's why I want to keep this conversation going, just so you'll be aware of, as well as what to do, how important it is. Is it immediate? Could I have waited to do this? Do I have to do it right now? Should I have done it 2 years ago? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like I say, every manufacturer is different, whether you're driving a Lincoln or Chevrolet, Ford, Dodge, Toyota, Honda, you name it. They're all different. So this is why each car manufacturer has a design manual, okay, for that vehicle. It's designed to teach you. You can open it up. I know a lot of people don't open it up. They call up and ask us questions all the time. And I'm okay with that, But at the end of the day, just make yourself aware of what you're driving, okay? You bought that car. I say it all the time. It's you. I'm here, but that's your car. I don't know. So what kind of conditions are your tires in right now? Do you know?
Right now, my tires are in pretty good condition.
Okay.
My husband takes care of that, so
Right.
I don't have to worry about that anymore. And he's very good about making sure that they are rotated properly, that the air pressure is good, and everything. What we did, we invested in our own. What do they call them? The inflator.
Yes.
The portable inflator. We invested in that in case there is an emergency and maybe we can't get to the discount or wherever to get the tires inflated. We have one at home, so that's an added
So
bonus.
just trying to stay above the water, huh?
Trying to stay above the
They ain't got nothing to do with water. He's fell for it. I'm talking about above the water. Keep your air in that tire. You ain't got nothing to worry about.
So you won't be in the water.
But it's so important, and these are the things that I talk about mostly. Is your tires, your wipers, and your batteries. Those three. TWB, if you can remember that. Tires, wipers, and batteries. I'll take all three, because those are the things. Speaking of batteries, just yesterday, y'all, I had to replace my battery.
Oh,
Yes, I did. Went out to that car. I thought I was gonna be leaving work a little early. Baby, that car said, and we were about to close. Now I'm panicking, like, y'all wait, my car. So no, seriously though, I did. I had to get a battery, and myself. So again, it was time. It was time, and to be honest with you, the car will give you hints. You just got to pay attention to them. It'll let you know that something was going on. Because I should have known when I didn't really hear my alarm when I hit my remote, and it was kind of faint. And I know better, y'all. I know better. But again, thankfully so, went straight to the store, got the battery, put it in right then. My friend, he followed me up there, and we took care of it. So
Wonderful.
glad to be back on the road. On the road again. I'm so glad to be on the road again.
Amen.
Yeah. But yeah, so when you take your car, because I know you have a husband now, he does most of it.
Right.
So you don't take it in anymore, or he does it mostly?
No, he does it. Now, of course, before him, I had to stay on top of that. I had to stay on top of when was the last time I got my oil changed? When was the last time I got belts done?
Right.
I got tires rotated, got new tires.
Right.
You know, the whole gamut was on me.
So did you write it down somewhere? Or how did you remember that?
I generally wrote it down. Now, you
Okay.
know, of course, they have that little
But
sticker in the
that's
window
for the oil though.
for the oil.
So
of
how
course.
did you know when to change like your spark plugs or your drive belts? How, that's what I'm asking. So how would you know?
I'm a calendar person.
Okay.
So what I would do is write on my calendar, if I had a little calendar in my purse or the calendar on the wall, you know, oil change on this date, and it was X amount of miles,
Okay.
or whatever. Had belts changed, had whatever, tune-up.
So you documented
whatever.
it.
So I documented it. But now, if it, and thank God my husband does that. But if I had to do it myself, we have the convenience of a cell phone now,
Right.
and we can keep all that on our phone. Set an alarm.
That's
Set
right.
something, some type of
a
timer
reminder.
or task on your calendar.
Right.
Some kind of reminder of it's time to get this done.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
But don't wait until the last minute.
Right.
Give
Right.
yourself some time.
Yeah, always give yourself some time. We spoke about that previously,
Oh, yeah.
especially if you're getting ready to go on a road trip.
Yes.
You know, you always want to go in at least 2 weeks prior to leaving.
Right.
In the event they have to order something for your car, it's not in stock or what have you, and it doesn't delay your trip. You know, because I'm sure if it's a planned trip, then there's some reservations somewhere.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely,
Whether it's at a
definitely.
hotel, wherever you reserve, whatever. But yeah. Well, Alda, like I said, thanks again
Oh, no problem.
coming
Enjoy
by.
it.
You know,
Enjoy it.
and that's what we're doing. We're just talking about our car experiences, and